Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Mixed Media Monday. This is class 4 out of 6 in a row for us Scrapbook Fantasies people. So to give you a bit, before we get onto painting, let's come through first and have a look at the project so far. So this was night 1. It was our Traveler's Journal layout. Hello. There we go. And then this one here is night 2. It was with Magical Memories. Hello, Di and Kelly. And then this one here was night number 3, which was last night, and I did this one. And it was with Island Sands. And that was quite fun. Very layered. So let's get started. Tonight we are going to be doing a canvas with some very vintage rice paper, and I think some passion rice paper too. So let's come in and open up our canvas. This is an oh yeah, it is vintage sewing lace. There you go. I know, one of my favorites. A bit of a period drama girl, gotta tell you. Will forever love Jane Austen. Okay, here we go. And all things to do with period dramas. Okay, let me remove all of these things and shove this in my collage tub because I will use these bits of packaging later because I'm a nutty. There we go. So it's actually 7.9 inches by 7.9 inches, which is 20 centimeters, the canvas. It's a bit of a weird size, but we'll live. I've also got a piece of this lace here. This will all be in your bundle too. I've got a new rose stencil which we'll be using. I did draw this rose and Mom's helped me put it into a stencil. We've got a packet of acrylic diamonds. I don't know if I'm going to use those, but I'm not going to open them until I'm sure. The chipboard keys size 3. I know I'm going to use these. I'm taking those out of the plastic. Definitely. The 2 rice papers. Also got a bit of encyclopedia paper, just in case, and a mini marker B, but I'm keeping that B on the creative palette so then I know where it is, right in the center. See, look, it sits so nice in the center. It's like it's made to be there. Stay. So let's get started on this one here. Well, first what we're going to come and do is we're going to do a bit of feathering before we get all of our hands nice and gluey. So let's grab, I reckon this size paintbrush is going to be the best. I think we're going to move our canvas out of the way. I'm going to try and move you guys slightly closer. I'm just going to make sure the canvas sits nicely in the frame. Yes. Okay, cool. We're all good then. Need some water. I do have 3 water tubs because I want to do a bit of a pastel-y canvas with a few highlights. But for that, it means that when I'm doing the pastel colors, I can't have too much mixing with them. So just in case I need to switch out water tubs, I do have 3 water tubs with me. Might seem excessive, but it's necessary. There we go, and then let's come in. Sorry about that. That there is a jet. Small one though. Only they're a bit louder. The big ones shake the house. Okay, so let's keep going. We want to keep feathering. Oh, this bit here is dried a little bit. So I'm just going to add a touch a bit more water. And there's that one there, nicely feathered out. Oh, hello, Karen. Right, so let's keep coming in. Keep wetting away. So we're going to do this flower next because it's easy.
Have you got a few people?
I think so. Oh, I've got.
Ask them, like, they've got to guess what.
I've got 3.
We're going to use. What's that?
I've got 3.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay.
Oh, now 4. Hold up.
Okay.
I'll wait until 10.
Well,
I normally get 10.
No, but let these people get the first one.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I forgot.
Guess what tomorrow night's collection is.
I forgot to do the paper pack thingy, so we'll have 2 tonight. But the first one is, so the paper pack, you've got to guess for what we're going to use tomorrow night for our masculine card. That at least that my mum will be creating. So you got to guess what collection we'll use to make our masculine card tomorrow night. Okay. This quote is from Violet Bridgerton. My mum did some good research here, although she does watch the show as well.
Sorry.
That's okay, Mum. So yes, what collection? And if you comment your guesses, the first one to get it gets a free paper pack of that collection. So masculine card tomorrow night. Kind of gives you a hint of what we're going to be making too, doesn't it? And that will be class number 5 because it's scrapbook week. Devoted to denim? No, not devoted to denim. Good guess though. I think it's the right year devoted to denim of when the collection was released.
No, it's a different year.
It's a different year. Oh well.
Yeah, I've got to have a shower before you go because this needs to be redressed.
Okay, so we're just.
Okay, so you just
Gonna
keep
keep.
an eye on that, Naomi.
Oh, well.
Guess the collection.
You can have more guesses, by the way, if you've already guessed.
Yeah, you can keep guessing.
You can keep guessing what collection we'll use. So there's another flower. So we're just feathering out these ones here. The mixed media bundle for this one will be available tomorrow morning, just as a heads up, because yeah, well, I might make it tonight, but just got a little bit to do. Fishing fun? No. Runaway Princess? Also no. Can keep guessing. It's probably one that you wouldn't first think of, not because it's florally or whatnot, but because it's already themed, as in general. I'm trying to come up with hints here. Mum did not give me any. Goodness me. It's like running trivia night. Okay, here we go. Grand Street, no. Nautical Dreams, also no. I'm sure you guys will get to it eventually. So let's keep feathering. Now, the important part to remember with feathering is that there's no perfect flower. So if your flower ends up missing a petal at the end of this, it's meant to always have a missing petal. On Safari, no. Oh, who guessed Aussie Grunge? Aussie Grunge is correct. Well, congratulations, Di. You have won a paper pack. Yay! So that's the first one. So there's our first step is the feathering of these ones. Congratulations, Di. It is going to be Aussie Grunge. Good guess though with the and about and on Safari as well. Okay, so what we're also going to come and do is we're going to feather this one when we stick it down. But beforehand, let's come and rip up some encyclopedia paper and from this very vintage lace. So this is a sample of rice paper that we're using tonight, or a collage builder. Because you got lots of little elements on it. So we're just ripping up the lace bits. And then let's rip up some encyclopedia paper. I do love some good old encyclopedia paper. Makes me very happy when I rip it. So there we go. And now what we're going to come and do, so we're going to have a bit of fun sticking this all together. So where is the glue? The gel medium. Here we go. So let's grab our gel medium mat. We want a fair bit on because we're going to give it a bit of a base coat first. A nice thick base coat. And then we're going to put down our door. But before we come, actually let's switch out to a paintbrush we don't love. There we go. I'm going to wet and feather out, because we want this to look a little bit rustic. So we've stuck it down first, and now we're feathering off the edges. Crucial step here. There we go. So let's come and put a layer of gel medium matte down over top, and making sure that we get all the air bubbles out. And now what we want to do is while we've got a bit of excess wet gel medium on there, I'm going to stick down a few bits and pieces of rice paper. So we're really building up our page. And I just realized I didn't grab my palette. I would normally put my gel medium on the creative palette circle. Actually, I can, because I don't have, I thought I had too many colors, but nope, I've got enough space that I can put down this. Oh, that's perfect then. I can have a slice of glue. Oh! Gosh, I love Hamlin Designs. Okay, let's do this. So we're coming in. Now, I personally love to collage because it takes my mind away from things. I'm just building up layers. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just putting a bit of a base down, and if I don't like where I've stuck something later on, I paint over it. I don't keep it. Gosh. Or I gift it as a gift if I really don't like a painting at the end. Which I've gifted many paintings that I love, but or I paint over it. It depends if I have the ability to paint over it. There we go. And then we're going to come and put some of the lace rice paper down now. The trick is to be generous with the glue, especially because we're using a canvas. Canvases are naturally hungry. I was going to say creatures. Oh, material, that's it. They're naturally hungry. They absorb a lot and a lot of glue and paint when you first paint on them. So you don't want to skimp on the glue. It's like rule 1 of painting canvases. Oh, and rule 2 is don't forget the edges, which I often forget about rule 2. There's a reason why a lot of my canvases have a plain coloured edge. And that's because I've gotten to the end and I've realised that I've only done the first 2 layers on my edges. And I don't feel like replicating what I've done on the front to the edges. So that's me. Oh, need a bit more glue. Like I said, no skimping. So let's lift this up. We're going to do this bit here. So we're just going to come in. To use the big piece. Oh, good. And we always make sure that we do a layer of glue on top, making sure that we have no air bubbles. Okay. And there's that one. You just keep going until you're happy with the amount that we've got on. Okay. So let's have a look. There is our collage layer down first. Our next collage layer, I'm going to use modeling paste. Oh, hello, Sam and Debbie. Oops, I am using my oh, nope. There we go. Sorry, using my mom's phone for this. Okay, so let's come in and grab out the modeling paste. I have a big jar because I like it. I'm not using light modeling paste. I'm using the normal modeling paste. It's very thick. It's like peanut butter type thickness, and I do love to use it. Right. So step 1, I'm going to lay this out. Now I do have a bit of a plan tonight. I will not lie. I am feeling pretty inspired. So this might seem all a little bit rushed to anyone who's watching, going like, how does she know what she's doing? Because I've got the inspiration in my head and I just have to work hard enough not to lose it. Okay. Well, I don't think I will. Is that one? Let's see. Careful placement. Oh, I do like. Now, the only thing is that I want this one, and this one here, these 3 to be features right on top. So I'm going to leave to stick these down later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick down the items I've got down here with some modeling paste, and then I'm going to come and add a little bit of painting, a little bit of paint, and then come and add in my other elements. I might not even use the keys yet. I had such big plans for the keys. We'll see if we need them. Okay. Right. I don't have any paint down yet, so I can actually just put my fingers right into the modeling paste jar. And then, oh, you can go from there. So let's just remove this one here real quick. Now, I'm putting down the modeling paste where I'm going to stick the flowers. And then I'm going to smudge it out. Now, if you're not a person that likes to use your fingers, that's okay. What you get is you get one of your...
So we have a winner?
Yes, Di did. Di guessed it.
Sorry?
Di guessed Aussie Grunge.
Right.
Good.
You want to do tonight's one?
Yeah, we can do tonight's one. So, because I did forget to do this yesterday. Tonight.
Tonight's question is, Quentin came up with this one.
Which of our collection has the wrong name on the barcode strip?
To win that collection, a paperback collection.
Win that paperback collection, because I forgot to do one
Do two tonight.
Last night about guess this one, but you already know it's very vintage because I'm creating with it. So, oh, hello, Bronny.
So yeah, you've got to guess what collection of ours
has the wrong name on the barcode stripping.
Kids Garden. There you go, Kelly.
Kelly, you've got it.
Kelly's got it.
I think it was like one of the most memorable moments.
Yep. I didn't even realise. I'd already packed the paperbacks and retreat kits and all. Oh, did you tell them that in April we're going to do something big? They're going to watch our socials.
Not yet. No, I've
fun.
been busy.
You're busy.
I'm gluing.
What are you gluing with? Gesso.
Well, no, I've glued with gel medium first, and now I'm using modelling paste to make my flowers white.
Oh, okay.
To keep the true colour, so then they stay on top.
Yep. Have fun. I'm going back to fussy cutting, and you don't get to find out that I'm fussy cutting.
That's okay. I'll use it.
I know you will.
It's always one guarantee in this house is that Mum will fussy cut, and I'll gladly use it. Okay, so let me just come in.
Yeah.
And then we've got that one. We just got all of this. There we go. There's that one. Now we're going to come and stick down our lace strip. But what I'm going to do is I am going to use my palette knife for this, because I want a nice thick strip of modelling paste down where I'm going to put it. I'm not going to worry about the edges just yet with the lace bit, because what I want to come and do, so I want to stick it down and then do like a little bit of a that, and then grab with my modelling paste and stick it down there. Okay. And grab this one here. What it is, it's building up the texture of our canvas. Just making sure those edges clearly got enough modelling paste on them, because the edges are actually where a lot of the banging happens, at least in travelling. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just lifting There's a little bit there, so we're going to grab a bit of the modeling paste and come and press it down. Now we're looking pretty spectacular, if I don't say so myself. That looks pretty good. Okay, and then we're just going to come in, grab a bit of modeling paste there. Mum, you need to use your laptop. You need to answer something on your laptop. Sorry about that. Right, there we go.
What's the matter, sweetie?
All stuck. Right, there's our modeling paste firstly. Something about cross country pops up on your phone. Popped up on your phone.
Oh, yeah, no. That'll just be to share reminders about.
Okay.
I'll check after class if the other parents haven't done it.
Okay, so.
It looks really good.
Thank you. I'm actually quite good at this.
Oh.
I know, I'm very surprised. I shouldn't be.
One of my favourite types of canvas.
A square, I have to say. I love a good portrait, but I thought square tonight would be fantastic for this. Okay.
That is perfect. I'm going to go and look for the...
Yeah, Amelia's using ability is quite good right now. Okay. So now we're going to come in and we're going to do a few of these flowers down everywhere, a few of these roses. I originally drew that type of rose to be a stamp, but when we made the mixed media stamper, it didn't go well. Bits fell off. There were too many small bits, so also a lot of them looked like trash in the tray, so decided against making it a stamp, and now it's become a stencil. Okay, so we're adding a fair bit of white there. Now, I do need this to dry. Where did I put my heat tool? These are the questions of life. Found it. So we're just going to come in and heat this one real quick. Okay, so that was just trying to get the modeling paste touch dry. Then we're going to come and use our gesso brush, the smallest one. So we're going to grab a little bit of the rose madder with a lot of the white. We're going to mix it in the triangle over the other side of it. All right, there we go. Then what we're going to do, and then just scrapey, getting down our flowers. So these are a bit of like a ghost flower. They're not really eye-catching, this first layer of flowers. It's just supposed to get like a bit of paint color down. And then we're going to grab a bit of the paint actually on our paintbrush. And then switch out the paintbrush to our pointed one. And adding plenty of water without getting it yuppie in it on the acrylic. We're going to come in and add some of that pink in. And then let it drip away from our lace. Step one. And then once you get a little bit comfortable with this technique, then what we're going to come and do is we're actually going to splotch the lace. I find this bit a bit scary because, like, you know, you're adding color to a particular section that you're already happy with. Then turn it back around. This is why I like to work on small canvases. I can control the movements of it with my bare hands behind it. So I'm gripping my canvas. Hold on, let me see if I can show you this. Like this with my hand. So then I can move it whichever way I want, even upside down, and not lose grip. But when I lift it upside down, my hand does shake a little bit because I'm really trying to grip. It also means that my fingers don't get in any of the paint on the sides either. Oh, sides. Shoot. Right. Had a bit of that pink. See, told you. Rule 2. Often forgotten, but very important. Oh, hello, Jenny. I haven't missed anyone, have I? Nope. Okay, good. Sorry if I've missed anyone too. We're on a few more platforms than usual for Mixed Media Monday night tonight. Right. There we go. Now, before we come sticking down our main lovely lady right there with our extra flower and our quote, what I want to do is I want to add a little bit more of a darker pink to it. So we're going to come in again and get some of this rose madder. Is it rose madder? Yeah. Rose madder. And then a bit of white. And we're not going to make it as light as this one over here, but just a little bit lighter than usual. Yep, that colour. Add a bit of water in. And then once again, sneak it in underneath a few spots and get it to work with you. Now, if you're afraid that you've covered too much, like down here, I've covered a fair bit of my rice paper. What you can come and do is just get a bit of gauze. You can even wet the gauze a little bit. And you can lift some of the paint down. It's not moving how I want it to. 1 second. I find this easier with my fingers. I often do what I like. Go. Getting it into the grooves. You can do this with a paintbrush. It's up to you. I want that bit particularly clear. Right. Now, there we go. And then just a little bit on this edge down here. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, so now, just clean out my paintbrushes real quick. What we want to do is we want to stick down our lady, the quote, and then I do have one more set of flowers, which I was going to stick down here, but I'm still deciding. I am not quite yet sold on that flower there, but I'll think about it. Okay, so let's come around here, and I'm going to use modeling paste, but this time with a palette knife, because I've got paint all over my fingers and I don't want to contaminate my beautiful jar of modeling paste. Like, look how clean that is. That takes effort. So let's grab a palette knife, and it's just like scooping out peanut butter, literally. And then put it on its portion there. And I'm not going to waste the bit of modeling paste I've got on this palette knife. I'm going to put it on the back of the quote, then the water tub, and then lift. There's nothing you cannot do. Looks perfect. Stands out beautifully because the light modeling paste gives it an opaque finish. And our rice paper has a matte look to it, so it works beautifully with acrylics. Just trying to fuzz out the edge there a little bit. There we go. Making sure we had no air bubbles. And perfect. Now we come in and we stick our lovely girl down, but we're going to move the canvas over a little bit because she's a bit bigger than the palm of my hand. Now the main spot we want is the head. But we are going to put a little bit on the torso, but I don't think I'm going to go all the way down, so it won't all fit. Yep, good. Okay, then we'll move the canvas back into frame. Flip, turn, and putting the modeling paste down. Right, now I've got it sitting like that there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my little pointed paintbrush, come in, wet the rice paper, actually I know what that needed, not the flower there. But the rest of the lady's torso, oh my gosh, look how it looks. It looks like the frills are part of the dress. Oh, 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 yes. That is amazing. That is more AAS than class. Because it is. Completely unplanned, but oh my god, happy it happened. Okay. Let's just tuck that rice paper in. And then what we're going to do is, we are going to have to use this pointed paintbrush. Bit of light modeling paste on it. And a bit of water so then we don't completely destroy the paintbrush. Just going to kind of mat it into the lace strip there. That into the background. And then where's some of that pink? There we go. Then grabbing a bit of that. There we go. Sorry. I'm going to spin it now. Don't worry, she won't be upside down for too long. We're just coming in. Once again, working our lace and rice paper together with some modeling paste. This is just to make sure there's no air bubbles throughout the pattern, and then so it looks completely natural. Oh my god. I'm very happy with that. We will not be adding this flower. Yeah, no, too much. Okay. Is it? Is it? Actually, no, we will be adding that flower. Okay, and then we just need, I think, a little bit more stenciling and then a few pops of the green acrylic ink just to match our leaves, just to give a bit of contrast. Hey, Mum, you need to see this. I'm a genius. Although, to tell you the truth, it's a little bit more.
Genius stunt today. What should we do on blue?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's your window? It's in there.
There, but look at the dress.
It looks very good. Very, very good.
A genius
awesome.
at work.
The genius at work.
Maybe I should add some blue on top, actually.
Blue is the best colour. Be careful, it doesn't make purple if you don't want purple.
Oh, good point, because I've got pink down. Thank you, Bronnie. I'm very happy with this. Okay. So. Oh, thank you, Karen. It is looking gorgeous. Okay, do you reckon green or pink or blue? You know what I might actually do? Just hold on a minute. Move my little bee out of the way real quick. So put a few droplets of my acrylic ink down there. A bit of this Viridian green. And then where is that blue? 1 second. The tiniest smidge of phthalo. Okay. Now we're going to have fun with our colour wheel over here. we're going to get a whole lot of our white. In fact, we're just going to move it all over to here. Going to grab a tinge of the olive, the sap green, a bit of the viridian, and like a speck the fellow blue. Going to come in, give it a bit of a mix. Damn, that's a nice light teal. Okay, right. Beautiful light teal. Don't want to waste that. Just going to put a little bit of it on our lace. We're also going to put a smidge of the sap green on, and then we're going to come in with our pinky white here. There we go. And then just put a bit of white down. Okay. Bit of the white. Down. Okay. And then we come in and we grab the tealy colour we've just made. With our chunky brush. There's that one, and then there's that one. That one. Kind of tuck it in a little bit. Go loading up the chunky brush. Stenciling it with it. I will let your project dry in between layers if you're doing this at home. I do it over a few days. Okay, and then just going to grab a bit of this. Colour here. Actually, let's grab our diamonds real quick. And what we can do is get 15 of these in a pack. I don't think we're going to use all 15. Okay. And then grabbing a few of the small ones. Grabbing the white. Sticking it down. Grabbing the white. Probably a little bit too much white, but that's okay. Sticking it down. Just going to come and clean that one up. I accidentally had a bit of an overspill of it. That one there did not come out white at all, so I'm going to paint the one on top. And it was stuck down. It works. Okay, and then let's come and put down a bit of pink. What pound is that? 4, 6. Oh, we need one more. Okay. Let's put a tealy one. Oh, thanks, Dad. Down here. Okay. So we're nearly finished. Those diamonds just give us a little bit more body, so I'll lift it up to show you. So they're nice and glossy. And then come in and I've knocked one of them. Right, let's grab our little bee stamp. I'm using a little bit of the acrylic ink sap green. I'm just going to come in and stamp a few little bees down. And I'm okay when they're only half stamped because they're not the main show. What do we think? I'm nearly ready for it to be done. I think what we need, I reckon it's nearly finished. It just needs a little bit of glitter. So if we just come in nice and close. Can I fit the whole canvas in? Oh, good. I can. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to come and do, I'm just going to make sure the glitter works. Yes, excellent. Just going to come and put a bit of glitter down. And then, oh, was that a bit of rice paper? No, all good. Okay. What I think I can do. Let's put a bit of glitter on her necklace. Come in. I'm just going to hold my hand flat while I do it. Doing little glitter flowers. Okay. Think a bit of glitter down here. A bit of glitter down there. Right. And then need a smaller paintbrush than that one for starters. This size here, itsy bitsy. Bit of the Viridian. Unpasteurized. Okay. And then where is my fan brush? These are the questions. Where's my fan brush? I can lift you up for this one. Also, because I don't think Mum will appreciate me getting paint on her phone. Okay. Go. Bit of that pinky colour. Lots and lots of water. And then I think we are nearly finished. 1 second. We're close, I promise. I need a different gesso brush, one that's not wet. Go. Perfect. What's that? Nothing. Okay, good. And then there we go. No, already wasn't stuck yet. Okay, there we go. All fixed. So that there is our canvas. Thank you all for coming. Oh, thank you, Sam. So this was class number 4. The bundle will be available by tomorrow morning. Don't think any more pages will fit in the jar. Oh, you have no idea, Ronnie. So that was that one there. With the bundle, I might add in the thing where you can add the creative palette in. It's one of our new tools. I do like this. This was quite handy. I'm going to put the excess paint on my other canvas here. I've got it real handy. Ugh. So this is my other canvas I'm currently working on. So I'll just put that paint on here because it doesn't matter. No, see you in the morning.
See ya.
Okay, so I think that's everything. We are back tomorrow night for our masculine card, which is with Aussie Grunge, which I run the paper pack for that one. And congratulations to Kelly as well for also winning the cutest garden paper pack tonight. Something big is coming in April, so keep an eye out on our socials. Mum wrote me some notes here so then I didn't forget. I am a good one forgetter for these things. And oh, she needs glitter on her earrings. Of course. Okay, 1 second, and then we'll be finished. I promise. I promise. I do love a good earring. Okay, rightio. So thank you for coming. And yes, we'll see you tomorrow night for our next class. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. And yeah, see you all later. Bye. Thank you for coming. Bye.